First easy step which I found in the assembly of BITX was to fix the loudspeaker here. So I'm going to do that. Remove those 4 screws using star-edged screwdriver, and I'll fix this speaker there. Now the 4 screws have been tightened, and care was taken to see that the fixing is correct without any asymmetry, so that all the screws were not tightened in sequence, partially tightened first and then fully tightened later on. So this is the speaker fixed over here, and you can see that it is on the top panel, so the sound can come out from the top panel. Now I can say that the components to be fixed on the top panel and back panel have been completed, though wiring has not been done. Moving on to the front panel, there is position for volume control, and this is the VFO dial, and here you have the tuning encoder, then mic, RX-TX LED. I opened the packet containing the volume control potentiometer. This is that, and there is a condenser mic inside. Few diodes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 diodes are there, and there is a multi-turn potentiometer also seen there, and there is a LED here. This should be the RX-TX LED because this has 3 leads, so it should be dual color. So, and there are 2 earphone like jacks over here. Now the jacks for mic and headphone have been fixed. You can see that here. Now potentiometer has to be fixed. For that, as there is no slot for that pointer portion, there is some pointer region here for fixing it that is not there, so I have been asked to nip that piece off. The aligning pin can be removed. That is the aligning pin which has been removed because there is no hole here for fixing that aligning pin. This is the rotary encoder. This is the knob for the volume control, and this is the knob for the rotary encoder. All these were in different packets. These 2 were in one packet. This is in another packet, so I have located it now. This has a very tiny screw inside. You can see. This will not go inside. I'll have to find another solution. Currently, I had this 32 in 1 multi-purpose box which came with this. Let me see whether one of those will suit the particular screw. These are the screws inside. I'll have to search and find. I have removed that original adapter, and this tiny one will go into this. This is correct size. I can loosen the screw with this. So this multiple adapters are very useful. Now the volume control knob has been fixed. You can see I can rotate it now. It works fine. And the inner part is like this. I can wire it later on. Knob for the rotary encoder is different. It doesn't have screws here, so I have to pry this off. And you can see the screw inside. That will have to be used for fixing this. If you remove the screw, these are the components seen. There is a nut which has been removed, and there is a washer here. I have fixed the rotary encoder. The wires have already been wired there, so I don't have to do anything about it. I have to connect it to the connector on the PCB probably. And I used a nut to fix this. Next I am placing this here, and this also. Then I'll have to screw this. The screw has been fixed. Now you can see the rotary encoder is moving like this. Now the knob of the rotary encoder has been fully assembled. I may have to do some alignment later when I am actually using it, but let it be like that now. As usual, when I had some components remaining from the packets which I had opened, I have taken containers, labeled them, and put them in those containers, and also opened a Google Doc And this number which is given here, I've put it as one column, column 2, and all these are written there also. So suppose I type in or search, when there are so many components, I can easily find out in which numbered box the components have been placed, because all these will have to be used at a later stage. This EP jack will not be there because I have already fixed two EP jacks here, one here and there. Earlier I was not sure that this was HP for headphone, so that's why I wrote it here. Now that has already been fixed here, and I'll strike it off. In between I had missed one step. This encoder also had this alignment pin which had not been nipped off, so I dismantled it and I am going to nip it off once again. Now that has been nipped off, you can see that portion here. A tiny bit is remaining. Now I am going to reassemble. I have now assembled the whole thing back again, so that a good part of the work on the front panel is complete. Now I can say that almost the casing is completed, except that I have to fix the VFO dial there. This is the stand, speaker, mic, and mic has been connected here. Antenna socket, on-off switch, fuse, power socket, rotary encoder, and the volume control. So it looks like my radio is taking shape. To have a look at how the radio will look when fully assembled, I have just kept the case like that with the PTT mic on one side and the power supply on the side. And the background in the back, you can see my VO2 EVQ linear also. So this is a setup I wish to complete soon. Linear is almost complete. That is single board. I had an original plan of 2 boards. I have completed only 1 board. So this is my current progress with BITX. Of course, this is only the case. Nothing has been done regarding the circuit, which will follow soon.